Primitives. It's your 3D girl AB, and in this video I'm going to show how to load the grease pencil tool so that you can use it to make a 2D animation. I'm going to press tab and I'm going to go to my object mode. While in my object mode, I'm going to press Shift A and I'm going to go to grease pencil. Now I have two choices. I can either go to stroke or I can go to blank. If I go to stroke, where the pivot point is, a stroke appears. I'm going to move it so that's visible, and right here is a stroke. Now because it brought in a line for you already, if I go to data properties, you will see that there are two layers. One is called lines and the other one is called colors. Now with this stroke, I can treat it as a 3D object. So I'm already in object mode. I can, for example, grab it and move it along the axis. So for example, I can press G, then Z, and move it along the Z axis. I can press G, then X, move it along the X axis, and then I can press G and Y and move it along the Y axis. If you remember in an earlier video, I showed how you can modify a line in different modes. So right now we're in object mode. I can go to edit mode. So as was explained in an earlier video, you can also edit a line. So I'm going to press tab and I'm going to go to edit mode. I can select some points on the line and I could change it. So for example, I can move it along an axis, G, then Z, move along the Z axis, G, X, move along the X axis, G, Y, move it along the Y axis. Now, as I explained earlier, because this line is already brought in, there's two layers. So I'm going to go to object mode. I'm going to select it and I'm going to press delete. Now I'm going to show what happens if you choose blank. So I'm going to press Shift A. I'm going to go to grease pencil and I'm going to press blank. So if you look on your right side with object data properties selected, you will see here there's an area for layers. So I can, for example, press this plus sign and add a layer. And if I want to, I can double click it and rename it. For example, I can call it line. And there's my line layer. And if I want to change where my line layer is located, I can use these arrows here. So if I wanted to go below this layer, I can press this down arrow. If I wanted to go back up, I can bring it back up. Now, how do I make a line? So I'm going to press tab and I'm going to go to my draw mode. Now, just like with 2D animation, these same tools show up. And my draw tool is selected. I can go to pencil up here and change which type of pencil or pen or marker that I'm using. So for example, if I want marker chisel, I can select it. And here I can control my radius and I can control my strength. So I'm just going to draw anywhere. And as you can see, a line forms. And if I go around it, you can see different parts of it. Now I'm going to press Ctrl Z. So now that I have explained how to bring in the grease pencil tool inside your 3D scene, in the next video I'm going to show the different things that you can do with your grease pencil.